Hi guys, so today we have our weekly forecast for the January 21st to the 25th. So we start with the currency strength index. So we expect those pairs to be strong. So Canadian pound expected to continue to be strong. Maybe we'll have a little bit of correction first, but will continue to be up. So Canadian is only up buying and pound is only up buying. Also Australian dollar will have a little bit of correction, then we expect to go up. New Zealand kind of a little bit weaker, so we will hold on in this one. It will for sure be for sale against Australian, against Canadian, but for against USD, I will wait. We'll come to this later. Euro last week, so the European Central Bank they announced they're not gonna have a rate hike soon, so this is gonna make the euro very weak. So don't buy euro, okay? Maybe later we'll buy it against dollar or franc, but don't buy it against anything like this. It will be for sale. Dollar index will come to this, but it's weak. Franc is very weak. Okay, so we have this disclosure. Then we can look at first. We start with the currency index. Okay, first one is the USD index. As we can see, we had this rally up first, then we had this very fast crash. Then we can see this is a correction. Okay, so we agreed before the USD index is just going down. So we may come down from here, or we may have one down, then one up, then we come down from a little bit like higher place like this. But it's coming down. This is not for up. So I will not buy this one. It's only for sale, either from here or from a higher place, but I will not buy it. If we look at the next one, here is the Canadian index. This was just coming down just like the oil. If you look at the oil chart, it was coming down from high, down, down, down. Then when the oil starts to pick up, the Canadian dollar starts to pick up. Also, Bank of Canada will have interest rate hike like very soon. Expect like in the next 2 months they will have one, and this also is gonna the market is gonna position itself to for this one from now. So as we can see in this nice rally, then a little bit, then we continue Canadian dollar to get stronger. Okay, so we can buy it for sure against franc, against euro, against dollar. Okay, then we look at the Australian index. After the crash, we can see it railed up a little bit, then slow down here. We expect a little bit of correction, then we continue up. Euro index. So last week the European Central Bank announced there is no rate hike soon, so this is gonna just send this euro down. Okay. Okay. This is for currency main index. If we look at the some pairs here, so USD Japanese yen last week we had a little bit of rally here over 100 pips. So I would just like to put you guys in the picture. On the 23rd, we have the Bank of Japan rate decision. This is very important, okay? And this is going to have kind of effect on the market. So you need to pay attention to this. Either you trade before and close your trade, or you trade after, because this is going to have effect on the market. And usually the market maybe will continue up a little bit before it comes down, but I will not buy any Japanese yen bear. I will only sell them. So here I have in the M15 a sell. So I will go with this one. If we can break this some resistance here, so we can go down. And you can have the stop loss just above this. USD CAD also will be for sale. So we'll come in this area here. We have this H1 sell. And as we said before, the USD index we expect to come down sooner or later. So maybe this one will come down from here, or we'll go a little bit up to this resistance or just come down. So we will not buy it, we'll only sell it. Australian, so Australian dollar only will be for buy. Okay, you can wait a little bit to come down to here, or maybe worst case scenario just gonna come down further down here, but only will be for buy. Euro bound, we have a sell signal, but it came really that deep down here, so we'll not sell it. It went up a little bit, so you can wait a little bit to come close to this band here, or a little bit higher. Then with your first sell signal, you sell it from this area up here. We expect it to go all the way down. Euro Australian dollar, we have said before, this was a very very good sale for the last 2 weeks. It still continued to be a good sale. Okay, euro is just gonna go deep down after last week announcement, and Australian dollar is just gonna get stronger, so this is gonna be very bearish. You've try to wait to get to the best point. Okay, now we are 1.5860. We were talking like 1.61. We were saying this is a good opportunity to sell. We came down like 300 pips. We still have 300 more to go. Euro franc. Euro is weak, but franc is very weak. So we expect this to come a little bit down, then continue up. So wait to buy this one. Euro yen. Don't buy euro yen. Okay. So we will wait for the first signal to sell, and we will sell it. Never buy it. Pound franc. I've said before, this is a good to buy. So excuse me. So just wait for a pullback here. Then once you have a good buy signal, buy it, but must use a stop loss. So anything goes bad or anything like that, then it will not go really down. Okay, so just will be for buy, but after comes down a little bit. Canadian yen, we expect this to go down. So you wait for a good signal in your strategy, and you put a stop loss, and you just will sell it to go down. Australia and New Zealand, as we said before, this was very, very good to buy and really rallied like 100 bips or so. We still have 300-400 to go. So maybe we'll come down a little bit to the 50 moving average here, a little bit farther down, then we'll go up. So this is very, very good to buy. Okay, Australian is gonna get very strong, and New Zealand kind of neutral to a little bit weaker. Then this is going up for sure. Australian franc is the same thing, as you can see, is really nice going up here. So it comes to 50 moving average and go up, comes to 50 moving average, go up. So expect the same thing. It comes to the 50 moving average here, then it go up. So this will be very good to buy once it bounce back from the 50 moving average. Euro New Zealand, this is gonna be down. Okay. Uh, from last week, Central Bank of Europe just announced this euro no interest rate hike, so this is gonna go up. Sorry, I mean this is gonna go down. Okay, so Euro New Zealand, we have a sales signal here in H1, so very good to sell. Euro CAD, we have said before, this was very good to sell. We have a really nice in the H4 time frame sell signal here. Got some correction. You can see the shape of the correction. Then you get another signal here. Okay, it's still a signal. You can wait a little bit, maybe to pull up like 50 pips or so. Then you can sell it. It should go down all the way. Canadian franc, this was very, very good to buy. You have a very good strong signal here. So we expect the same thing to happen here. A small bull down here, a bull back here. Then you can buy it again. It should go all the way up. Franc is very, very weak, and Canadian is very, very strong because the oil and the interest rate. So we have two things to strengthen the Canadian dollar. So just buy in this one, okay? New Zealand. So expectation, this New Zealand is just gonna go down either here or there. But I would prefer, because the dollar is gonna get really, really weak, I would prefer to wait to go down, then it bounces, then I'll buy it. I would not prefer to sell it, but also you can still sell it. But I would prefer to sell New Zealand Canadian, not New Zealand USD. So if you're going to sell New Zealand to something, sell it against Canadian dollar, not USD. Okay, thank you very much and have a good day.